Well, in just 2 days, the Oregon State women's basketball team will be playing in the Sweet 16 for the first time in 5 years, and it's been a long road for the Beavers to get to this point.
But it looks like every bump along the way has only made this team better, including when star forward Raegan Beers went missing from the lineup for 2 weeks with that broken nose. In our coverage sponsored by Lander King's Custom Woodworking, KZI 9 sports reporter Brett Taylor joins us live tonight from Albany, New York.
Brett, how did Beers' injury actually earlier this season help the Beavs in the long run you were talking about?
Well, Matt, every game up until the Beavers lost Raegan Beers to that broken nose against UCLA, that offense relied heavily on their star forward. Her worth on the court, 18.2 points per game. That's a lot. And when they lost Beers for that 4-game stretch, this Beaver offense lost a piece of their identity, and they had to find another way to win. But when we spoke to Beers just last weekend, she told us that because of her injury, that actually made this team only stronger, because during this time, her teammates had to find out what they were capable of, what Beers already knew they were capable of, and it's given some on the team a new sense of confidence. So now in times when Beers is out of the game, just like in the fourth quarter of last Sunday's win over Nebraska, they now have the confidence to believe in themselves, with Beers, of course, cheering them on from the sidelines.
I trust my teammates completely. Obviously, when I was out, after I hurt my nose and such, they had those couple games where they could figure out how to play without me on the court. And so that was really good to see, and see each of them kind of step into their own and become confident in what I know they know how to do, shooting the ball and knocking down shots. And so that chunk of time where I was out, obviously I didn't want to miss games. And so it was kind of sad to watch, but also inspiring to watch my teammates do that.
Now, look, this team may be starting to play their best ball, at least on defense for sure. And still to come on KZI 9 News at 5, we'll hear from head coach Scott Rueck on why he potentially believes that may be the case, that the Beavers, of course, get set to play in the Sweet 16 against Notre Dame right here at MVP Arena this coming Friday morning. Of course, back in Oregon, it's going to be a 2:30 tip-off here in Albany. But for now, reporting live in Albany in our coverage sponsored by Lander King's Custom Woodworking, Brett Taylor, KZI 9 Sports.